Hello everybody, what I'm going to do this evening is test out three different torches, one from Olight and two from Sofirn, and as you can see they're fairly similar in size and weight. I'll put my hand in here just to show you physically how they look. There's a difference in power between them which I'll put on the screen later, but what I intend to do is just try a lap of a local woodland, probably on the mountain bike, and it should give you an idea of just how powerful they are and the difference in the beam spread. They are all about 4 inches high to 4.5 for those two. So in terms of weight, let's start with the Olight H2R, and it's more or less bang on 100 grams. The Sofirn, let's have a look at this one, is the SC31 Pro, near identical, about 100 grams. And the big chunky, it feels more chunky, IF25A is 150 grams, so about a third heavier.
Right, okay, so we're going to go with the smallest 2000 lumen Sofirn, and we'll do a quick lap and see how we get on. The beam seems to work better as the terrain gets tighter. Seems like quite a narrow beam on this one, so it's not great picking out details to left and right, but it works well in terms of direct focus dead ahead. And as I say, that's 2000 lumens, so yeah, when the beam is offline to left or right, there's a lot of darkness that you just can't see what's around you, surrounding branches, so it's very focused. 2000 lumens is okay for the speed I'm going at. It's just it'd be nicer to have a wider spread, I think. Okay, this next lap is on the Nova headlight, which is actually more of a head torch than a torch, but I've just strapped it onto the handlebars for the same reason. What you can possibly see immediately is the wider spread on the beam. I think this is just over 2000 lumens, but you'll be able to tell as we head into the woods. So what's immediately apparent about this is a far more consistent, wider spread beam, less of a pencil beam, more of a flood. And I'm so much more aware of the surroundings to the left and the right, the walls on my left, the trees and roots to the right. And actually, if you were walking, let's say, in just difficult dark terrain, this would be a much easier head torch to use for finding your way down. If you're threading your way down, say Glencoe or whatever, on a murky winter's night, this is much better for picking the path, seeing the edges, any drops. This is quite impressive actually. It doesn't feel brighter dead ahead, but the overall effect is much lighter all around you. So I'm just much more aware of my position and surroundings. Okay, finally we're going to go on the larger Sofirn head torch, which is, I believe, 4000 lumens on turbo mode, which I'm on just now. So let's do a wee lap of this to finish, just see how this one feels. I'll just adjust it slightly just to give it a better angle of attack. I think that's better. Okay, let's go. This again is lighting up more to the left and right, less of a pencil beam. It doesn't feel, there is no way this feels twice the number of lumens on turbo mode. This should be pumping out about 4000 lumens, and it has a number of wee, I don't know what you call them, the chips, the light creating chips at the front. There's 4 of them instead of just one on the others. But in real usable terms, This does not feel much different from the Olight. It feels better than the first Sofirn. The first Sofirn, I think, is just very focused. I think it's too much of a pencil beam. The Olight was excellent. This is actually equivalent, but I suppose at equivalent it's cheaper. This is probably, I think, about half the price of the Olight. So there you go, that's a test of the 3 torches back to back. For me, I think the Olight takes it, but the Olight is more expensive. If not, I'd probably opt for the third one in the lap, which was the higher duty, the heavy duty Sofirn. 4,000 lumens, but it seemed to be about the same as 2,300 on the Olight with a similar beam spread, and obviously a lot cheaper. But make your own mind up, and if you've got any feedback, drop it below. It'd be interesting to know what you think. And again, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you out there soon.